Data received.
Hello, everyone. Oh, wow, my hair looks ridiculous. Hold on. Okay. Hi, everyone. We're starting this from the beginning because yesterday's stream doesn't exist. Hold on, I gotta turn off my sound on my other computer. Okay. So we're starting from the beginning. It's gonna take us about 20 minutes to get to where we were yesterday. That took 3 hours for me. So let's do this. I hope everyone is well on this great night. Okay. So, how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. Hello. We're starting this from the beginning, aka where we started off yesterday. Not where we ended up yesterday. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw. The apron straps and the ribbon. And that victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictinitis. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah, we gotta find one for Maggie, or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty. What to do? Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start. Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first. I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Yeah, that's true. And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow, I think the key to this case has gotta be at Tribulations. Well then, let's go back there and check it out again. Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing, too. So, anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Zin-Oaf. You know, like, what he's like and stuff. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that guy. I beat you so hard it'll feel like yous were smooching the express train. No, that voice is terrible. Phoenix Wright? You saying you, Phoenix Wright? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger. Huh? You did? What'd you find out? I just bit my tongue. Oops. Oh yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Dom Phonione. Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. Bite your tongue every time Maya's sarcastic. No! We're not doing anything! Except maybe I would drink water every time she's sarcastic. I'll do that. Thank you for making the same joke tonight. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? Okay. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. Très bien. Empty, as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it! Come on, come on, come on! Hey, that sounds like... Now just call in 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. Sheva! Chris! He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Ugh, looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why? Of all days, didn't you do it today? Sorry. There just weren't any holes in it for once. Yeah. What happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese. Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean. Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Something like that? But please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man, poor Gumshoe. So, did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste?
Siren live. Detective Gumshoe is gonna take a long walk off a short pier.
Fuck. The fucking text-to-speech is still fucking ridiculous. I can't believe they haven't fixed it yet. Well, for $20, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. He's doing the dancing eyebrows thing. That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid $20 for it, you know, pal? Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Oh, should have... I made the same mistake yesterday. Maybe he should have found out about the price... Oh, wait, should have found out about the price after he had finished... Shouldn't have. Hey, Nick. Maybe that's why Glen Elg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set. If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Elg, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? So what were you all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something? Oh, that was nothing. No, I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing really. It was just the, daily exercise show. Gotta break that titty lock. What the? A psyche lock? This lunch special's lobster sure is great. Then why are there tears in your eyes? This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go.
That's a very good joke.
Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. I wonder about that.
It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look.
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? Okay. Oh, shoot. No, I gotta present the Megatama to break his titty lock. All right, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you.
We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big, just like Glenn Elg did.
It's like you can see right through me.
Huh? I've cracked him already?
See, pal? That's why I said it was nothing. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try.
What's with everyone in the lottery? So, how did it go?
I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg, see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elg was listening to the other day when he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now?
It's just after 1:30.
And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Nope. Drinking water. Everyone stay hydrated.
Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket.
Millionaire Radio? That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick. Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Okay, look, hey, we're... we are where I got to yesterday. In the 3 hours I streamed for. It's 18 minutes into this stream, and I've only been playing it for, like, there was a 5-minute countdown, so, How did we get so derailed? Wow, this place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. Anime, right? It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you? Oh, hello? I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? No! Stop it! No JoJo talk! Other than the fact that I'm really excited to watch it tomorrow, that's it. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. Oh yeah, I remember what happened. We got to this point and we started talking about anime about like Ghost in the Shell and stuff. And then I stopped playing it completely because we got so derailed. My name is Lisa Basil. Stop. I'm the company director. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in the shell. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glen Elg's? No, stop! That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. Update the chat rules, no anime talk. All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. Oh my god, okay, wow, we're... we're doing good, okay. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff, you got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? CDs nuts. Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they're doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of time slicing on logical access to shared global variables. Obviously, programming structure heavily influences response time and performance, so the co-independence of a global variable and memory overheads is vitally important to the success of execution. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we were involved in. Did you get good people? Oh, did you good people follow all of that? Yeah? Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mentioned about Glen Elg being poisoned. Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because... the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you're welcome to take it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Okay, let's do some examining. Wow, look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? For betting on which horse will win any given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh, wow. His drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. There's over 500 of them! What 500? This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you'd try to profit from the dead Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could become old CD's apprentice. And what about your spirit medium training? Oops. Oh god, I already read this. Oh no, come on.
Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. Oh my god, you have... Thank you. Popcorn that I can't really eat because I'm voice acting, but I'm gonna eat some of it. It's definitely not gonna distract me. Oh, my freaking... I didn't see all your guys' messages. Hello, son of a witcher. Give me a second. My IRC is busted. Is there a popcorn emote for food fight? Oh, there is? Okay. Wait, do I have it? Popcorn. No, I have fries, cheese, cake, CC, berries, bagels, mashed potatoes, nachos, pancakes, pizza, pop, pudding, soup. Man. Okay. Popsicle? Yeah, popsicle. I think that's what it is. Water. Okay. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know. She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. Hey! This calendar. What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. December 3rd, 2019. I think? Maybe? I think that's a canonical date for this case. Could be 2018, actually. Was there anything else? Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger. The tiger? Is that everything? The servers. Yeah, let's look at those. Hey, look, Nick, it's a supercomputer. It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That explains why we don't use the computer in our office. Oh, shit, she did it? Holy shit. That's fucking awesome. I gotta go watch that. I'm assuming she's gonna highlight it. Yeah, she's been working on that for a fucking while. I'm so happy. I cannot wait to see that. I'm so excited to see that. Okay. Yeah, I remember, I think today she was like, I'm so close, she's like, I know I can do it. She's like, I can feel it. So I'm glad she was able to do it. Like, I guess I saw that she was streaming, like, right before I started, so I assume she, like, just did it, right? You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computers will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. Fought through sleep and just did it. Nice. I'm so happy. Yeah. Yeah, it's super fucking impressive. Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling. Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for. This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind. Futuristic? Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul. On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling. Okay. Let's see. About Mr. Elg. He was a top computer programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality. Oh? Like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A bottle employee. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. We've got to find out what this trouble was exactly. Absolutely not a robot. Okay, she's not gonna answer. I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected. Super admin access restricted desktop access password protected? What? This is madness. No, Maya, that is Sparta. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word. A code word? Sesame. If it's not Sesame, then it must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is. There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this. Maybe we should focus on asking about Glen Elk. What do you say? Okay, sorry, I'm glad I was able to do that. Okay. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry. Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Definitely not a robot. She got 3 titty locks. 3 psyche locks. I guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Regular butter popcorn? Yeah. Yeah, just regular butter popcorn. That is very good. Okay, I don't think I can break this yet, so I'm gonna go... I actually did do things out of order. Well, I did things in a different order yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a What is a Man reference. This game has so many good references in it. Some of them are like super dated references now though too, so you have to like especially in some of the newer games. Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. Oui. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No, I will have everything ready. I promise. I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles. Hee hee hee.
No, stop it. I beg of you.
Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
Man, no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh no, you do not have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is la oil of la sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time.
Ah!
I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now.
I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I come the nervous wreck. There, oui, that feels good. Ooh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, la oil of la sandalwood.
Isn't that just the leftovers from what you were just using?
Okay. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way, I can give you my undivided attention and cook you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right. Business here is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just want people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you just serve fast food on the cheap plastic trays? Nick? That's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this restaurant is my life, is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. So, who was that woman you were just talking to? Ooh la la, you saw that? Well, yes, sorry. So, who was she? She looks so polite and graceful. Polite, graceful. And she likes raw meat and fires, right?
I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturellement, I will be waiting for you. It was probably, she probably made a highlight video of it rather than a clip to get the whole thing. I'm assuming.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No, I will have everything ready. I promise. Now that I think about it... Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well, let's show them that piece of evidence and see what happens. Okay. So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with broken wings. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it. Oui, they kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? Mais bien sûr. If I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up. And eat me with the salad garnish. Ew, I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish.
I'm gonna guess that that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right? Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's, Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I found myself so deep in la debt, it is a sign of la bad, bad world we live in, huh? No, I'd say it's more of a sign of la bad, bad culinary skills, but... The woman who was here, the scary woman, she is from la loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui, tender lender, it is called. Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Oh, hey! Hello! Welcome, ADHD Sean Gaming. And thank you for the cheer. What's up? Not much. Did I not save? No, I fucking restarted from, at the beginning of this case because yesterday's stream was unusable. I'm already caught up. I did the other part at Blue Screens Inc. and then I came back here and I'm almost done. It took me fucking 3 hours yesterday to get to that point. It's usable. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna back it up and delete it. But yes, a Capcom game. Yeah. I love, I don't know if you've played Ace Attorney, but it's like one of my favorite games. I haven't played it though in since it first came out.
We can fix this.
No!
Jojo
Everyone has
awesome.
already tried to fucking distract me with anime already today. Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. So Tender Lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. There are so many Ace Attorney games now, like... I want to say like 9? Are there 9? Core game? Maybe 10? There's 6 core games out, though? 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and there are 2 that didn't get released for North America, I think. Waiting for that Ace Attorney 7. And then there's the one that's like set in the past with like Sherlock Holmes or some shit. Yeah. I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me la money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me. Who's this he? La Tiger. The Tiger? Oui, he is the manager of the Tender Lender, a terrifying man, a big city mobster. Oh yeah, the Professor Layton, yeah. Oh man, it's actually, it's pretty good. If you like Professor Layton games, you should definitely give it a try. Yeah. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and my voice is ringing in... Oh, and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. If you've only played the first Layton, I'm pretty sure you can still play, the crossover, because I feel like it takes place after the first game or something. I can't remember. It has a weird timeline. As soon as I hear the noise of the battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry. A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter? A visual mock-up of one of the features of a stream tool I'm working on works. Interesting. Interesting. Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no, no, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, oui, he does have la spiky hair just like you. Oui, there's a resemblance there, I suppose. Yeah, I think I saw it. You mentioned this earlier, possibly, right? But yes. Has nothing to do with me. I'm not D&D'ing. Oh, nice. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the tender lender, it's just beyond Vitamin Square. Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some. As long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Let's see. Let's go to Très bien. Hello, Tritonium. Très bien. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We've got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. Nice. Enjoy your emotes, guys. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Okay, well, see you later then. Bye. When did I talk to him and get the weenies yesterday? I feel like I still haven't come- Oh, it's right here now, right? You better get going. Oh, you better get going, Detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I've kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you'd give this to her for me. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she lost a lot of weight. You gotta go. Okay, thank you for stopping by. See you later. Have a good night. Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal. I can't exactly say no, can I? Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Wet and juicy weenies. Penny. Hi. Don't forget, okay? Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. What do you want? Meow. He's finally gone. Meow. Yeah, I feel like I need a command for that. I don't know what I would put there though. Okay. Let's go to Tender Lender, which was past Vitamin Square. Oh, fuck. I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. Juicy wieners. Penny's not impressed. I was kind of hoping he
Siren
wouldn't
live.
be here
Meow.
anyway.
I said MEOWW.
At least, not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Penny, you have an entire other house that you could be bothering.
Siren live. Are they wet wieners?
Wet? Yeah, I guess. They were wet and juicy. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? It looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss a loan? No, not exactly. The manager's away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone! Just like that. I guess we'll just have to come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around, okay? Do you think it'd be okay? Of course. No one will ever know. Coffee? Ah! I'll leave it here for you to enjoy, quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Nick! Let's get out of here! Now she wants to get out of here. What happens if I... What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way. You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before, back at Tribulations. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug. I don't know, I've seen more impressive desks in this game, to be honest. It's solid gold, Nick. Gold! Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want such a shiny desk, though? I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk. Wow, I'm completely dazzled. It's because it's completely dazzling. I can see up my nose in the reflection. That's gotta be really distracting. So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. Win through compromise? I wonder what that's supposed to mean. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That... Ah! That's Tenderlender's guiding principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever have to explain to their customers. Ugh. Let's see. This round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? Huh. I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always write himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king? Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know? Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Ugh. Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and light? That's insane. The car's registered to the Cadaverinis? Huh? So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office? Repair bill added to the court record. Why, indeed. Let's check this next. Hey! Look at this Parisian-style coat. It's so chic. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. I guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey! Look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick. The same color as my suit. Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick! You've got to take a look at this. Some cake? Ah!
Siren, live.
I'll
Keep
just
your
leave it
pimp
here for
hamstrong,
you.
Maya.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly, otherwise... Sure. Yeah. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand? Ah! I'm scared, Nick! So? What were you getting so excited about before? Look, on the lapel of the suit. That's an attorney's badge. Is the Tiger a lawyer? No way. Look at this thing. It's made of paper. Paper badge added to the court record. This bitch is cray. How is try 2 better? There were temptations to be distracted, but I avoided them. And we're already further in this 1 hour than I am in 3 hours, so... For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? Right? I don't know either! Oh no, someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't those supposed to be super heavy? Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here, too. Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on its cover. It says, Très bien. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah, the pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder why you can hear it. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the Tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Ah! Yes, thanks. It was lovely. I don't know if you're signed in on the same account, it won't count as a view. I also found out that if you're watching through someone else's channel, like you're watching a hosted thing, it doesn't count as a view. Same with embeds. If it thinks you're the same person, though, it doesn't count it. Like, if you're logged in on 2 computers, it won't count as an extra view. But if you're not logged in... Thank you. Yeah, yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it all? Ugh.
If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
That coffee! It was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Nick! My stomach! It's killing me! Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? Oh, interesting. What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger? It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That woman will make us drink even more coffee if we do. Ah! Come out from under the desk, Maya.
What are yous two doing snooping around in my office for?
Nothing. Well, we were just,
Roar, my precious carpet! You've got ash on my rug. You're gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door.
It wasn't us.
Yous want to argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You think yous can take me on? I'm gonna flatten yous two into pancakes and turn yous into my new rugs.
Ah!
Oh. Don Tigre. Or Tigre? You're back.
Ah, that voice. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears.
I'm sorry, Don Tigre. Don Tigre?
How do you pronounce that word? Tigre? Tigre?
Great Newtons. Don Tigre.
Tigre? Okay. Tigre. Okay, now I have two. Okay. Tigre. I'm gonna go with Tigre. Okay.
I'm sorry, Don Tigre.
Don Tigger.
I knocked over that ashtray earlier and...
Ah, has she got a death wish or what?
Oh.
Oh, right.
Huh?
Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing.
What?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear?
That's so unfair.
Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Ah, Phoenix Wright.
Yes?
You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan.
So it was him. He's my phony.
Huh, but I don't care. No one gets in my way.
What? I mean, excuse me?
You should have left that little girl at home, right?
I have a few things I want to ask. Roar! Ah!
No questions. This is the last time we meet.
Ah, wait. Please. That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like, you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, hold it, either.
The espresso?
Ah!
And cookies?
This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? Notification about derailing with anime. No! We're not talking about anime! Everyone's already tried. Literally everyone who comes in is like, hey, how about that anime? And I'm like, no! WarioWare? I fucking love WarioWare, god damn it. That Ashley song is so good. Which version of WarioWare was that game? That was for Wii, right? That was the best WarioWare game that ever came out. Okay. Oh, maybe that's a different one. I didn't actually click the link. Oh yeah, I think that was a new... Okay, that looks like a new... I think that was a newer version. Yeah, I love WarioWare. Let's not talk about this. Oh shit, that sucks. Are you okay? I'll get the SNES plugged in. Yeah. Just hurts more than usual, yeah. Okay. Let me see. Have I already talked to her? I haven't. Okay, let's do that. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tenderlender.
With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy.
Why do I get the feeling the sentence is not going to end well?
We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tenderlender.
Hey, Nick. Things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. right now, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much.
Tenderlender is on your side.
So, let's say that I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey! Just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. Yeah, Maya smirk. No, we're drinking water to Maya's smirk today.
W went to mute. There was a Maya smirk. Drink, drink, drink.
Stay hydrated. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating?
What incident?
Well, a man was poisoned in the restaurant just near here. That incident.
Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the tiger?
Furio Tigre.
Furio Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Zin Oaf's got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him. Yeah, let's ban dihydrogen monoxide. Water is life. Honestly, I think the best WarioWares that came out were... Actually, well, I haven't played the newest one, I think. I don't even know what that came out for. But the DS and Wii ones were, like, so good. And then I was disappointed by the few that came out after that. Let's present... this. Quite a racket going. I love lightning. I don't think it's supposed to rain here until, like, this weekend. It was pretty warm today, actually. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre?
Cookie?
Sure?
How do you like my cookies? I bake them myself. Hee hee hee.
Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours. No, no. Ladies first, Maya.
Hee hee hee.
No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together?
We are lovers.
That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me.
The tiger saved you?
Please address him properly as Don Tigre, otherwise I'll have to...
Okay. Don Tigre. Of course, I'm sorry. He saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. Let's find out.
I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died. Once. Hee hee.
You died?
About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope.
I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the River Styx.
But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything.
Everything?
When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe.
I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
I still wonder what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got the bandage around your head?
Hee hee hee.
So what's the story with the bandage?
They put it on after the operation.
Operation?
It's just a little injury, a little fatal injury. Hee hee hee.
Fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once. Uh-oh. She's got those titty locks. How many does she have? 4! Jesus. She really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we gotta find out the truth. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do here right now. Did I just hear titty locks? Yeah, that's what those are. There he is. Old CD's back feeding the pigeons again. Like a porn parody? No! Well, those, like, they're called psyche locks, but they're usually... Like, when you first see them, they just appear, like, right over the person's chest, so we started calling them titty locks. Yeah, nice, right? There! Take this, and get out of my park! Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man! What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Ah. Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I bet it really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo. Pigeon, ka. Look, we really need to talk to you, all right? Out with the demons, in with good fortune. Ow, ow, ow! Seeds, shell splinters. Painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Okay, I guess I should talk to him. Yeah, everyone stay hydrated. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Ka! Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal. Not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say, I saw the waitress put it in. She put some white powder into the young lad's Javachino. We hear you. And another thing.
The young layabout was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles. We're really sorry. So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you. Okay. Take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this. You said you were a craftsman, right? Ha! The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. You hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one.
W went to mute.
Actually.
Don't call me Shirley.
I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my finger up that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole. Objection!
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out. Oh, Jesus.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do?
Suck it up.
Guess I better let him talk.
So there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then? Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman?
Well...
Buy some bread, now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't.
Wait a minute. What did he just say?
At home and at that restaurant.
Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Très Bien?
Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned.
What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over on the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted to me, "Excusez-moi, you, call the police." Call them yourself, I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
Ha! Do I look like I'd have one of those newfangled thingamajings? I went looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
But 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened...
Yes, sirree, the owner was at Très Bien on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
Well, I would have if you had given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute! If that's the case, I've got more! I've got more to say! Oh yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead. And Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that that man alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah. Oh, sure, you can go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, hmm? We need to get more details about what exactly happened.
Too. Nick did to try to take the old man bird's deed.
Well, Nick insulted him in court is what happened. That's why he's so pissed at us. For Maggie and for Mr. Armstrong.
W went to mute. Those whippersnappers these days and their iPods and iPhones and all those other newfangled gadgets, walking around like zombies staring at their screens. In my day I had to walk a mile to find a phone, and if you wanted music on the go, you'd whistle.
Okay. Let's, No, it's fine. Gave me a chance to eat the popcorn that I haven't been able to finish. Oh, I'm out of water. I'm just gonna stick up a BRB screen. I'm gonna go get some water.
W went to mute. I eat popcorn for breakfast with garlic salt on it.
Yo, I freaking love garlic salt. Should put some on. Oh my god. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put some garlic salt on this. Okay, hello everyone. Yeah, this is very good. I love garlic. I'm Italian. I fucking love garlic. This is very good. Okay. Ugh. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. But the place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened. Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose? Damn it.
W enter mute. ATMs or cameras nearby.
Hi. I didn't even choke on a popcorn kernel. I just, like, inhaled bad. I swallowed my spit the wrong way and, like, started coughing. I'm okay. It's really easy to do when I'm, like, voice acting as well, because, like, I'm moving my mouth around in weird, like, ways to make noises. Mouth sounds, yeah. Oh, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Hmm? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember on the incident, anyway. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep. They even talked earlier in this case about Maggie's assets. Yeah. Yep. There are just so many things that don't seem to add up. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, my throat is still, like, fucked up. Okay. The biggest contradiction the other guy I saw, the biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it. Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber, Maya. The name that was scrawled on the sports paper as well. They never did find the CD at that crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn L., collapsed, right? Yeah, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribune? No, no idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. Ugh. It's like that master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know. The things that old man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD. Let's do that. I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though.
W enter mute. This interview is now known as Old CD and the CD.
Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. CD's nuts. Got him. Roger, I'll spill it. I'll spill it all and see what you make of it. Okay, spill it all. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what?
W
Well-
enter mute. These nuts.
These nuts. Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. And she had kind of a cackling laugh. Creepy? Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Oops, nope, oh. That badge, is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say. But I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. Oh yes, okay, I've already read this dialogue. She bites it, yeah. Let's present. I forgot, holy shit, I forgot about that yesterday. That was really funny. When I hijacked Great Newton's stream. I know I used to be on the police force, sir. But I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can tell you about now is the info about ex-cons or the clientele of Tribulations, sir. Aw, don't let it get you down, Maggie. Okay. I was hoping she would say something if I presented that. Let's see.
W enter mute. Derail commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh
1.
my god, no.
Kid Boo 002. Nick, you really need to stop flashing everyone.
Oh, I already did this. Okay. I have to give her some weenies. Oh yeah! I've got something for you that you're gonna love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox? Weenies too? I can't believe it! Thank you, sir! Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. He looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh. Really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But... I guess so.
W enter mute. Oh, so she bats for the other team.
Yeah, apparently. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya. 2 drinks of water. Well, how was it?
W enter mute. Yeah, eat that box.
That hit the spot. I love weenies. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Oh, she looks so sad. I'm sorry. The main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already.
Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet, too.
I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief.
But I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas.
It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch.
No, just when some young guy was about to confess his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend.
Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big.
Huh? What are you doing here, pal?
W enter mute. Cream of some young guy. Son of a witcher. The cream of some young guy.
What's that a reference to? I assume it's a reference. Something.
W enter mute. Oh, come on, you know.
No, I mean, I know. Oh, I wasn't sure if that was like. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Detective Gumshoe.
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay.
Huh?
We got big problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus. A virus.
A virus?
There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system.
But I really need to ask you some questions. Tenderlender.
W enter mute. If there's a virus there, why isn't everyone wearing surgical
I know,
masks?
right? Stay safe. Oh, Wayne's World. I didn't watch Wayne's World. I hated that show. Sorry, guys.
Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up.
Yes?
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear?
Yeah. I got that. I wasn't sure if it was like a reference to a show or something, and you guys both just said it at the same time. Okay.
If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there.
We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information.
Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tenderlender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems to have ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady.
Alright. I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute.
What did he just say?
That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
Kid Boo 002. If you're lovable, nincompoop, Gumshoe.
I love Gumshoe. We better find out what the story is with this lady. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal?
And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable.
What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus
W
is?
enter mute. You know, his name really means detective.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Was that sarcastic?
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Fuck. Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? I'm glad I stopped playing this last night when I did, because I would have died. Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. What's a virus? A virus is a program that gets inside of a computer and causes damage.
Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode?
No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs in these here in this station. A virus could wipe out all of that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? Never network your fucking computers. God! A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. Oh, hello! Hi, Omni, welcome! I'm doing some really dumb voice acting for Ace Attorney 3. How are you doing? Oh, yikes. That sounds like a crazy storm. Doing well? Cool. Okay. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster.
Just like a real virus, huh?
But, Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal?
No. People don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold.
Right. Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. Who? What? Where? When and why did this conversation jump to talking about me? Do we know that reading is hard work? Yes. And also trying to memorize which voices I do for which characters and trying to replicate that across multiple days. Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage.
And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before.
The name of the virus, huh?
I feel like I've heard of it before too.
W enter mute. Not to mention getting killed in Super Metroid with crowd control.
Right. Okay. Let's see. I should present, forget them the same day. There's some that are a lot more like sometimes I just do like completely ridiculous voices for some characters and then like it's so hard to replicate it the next, like honestly the next day or like even within the same like stream. And then it also depends on how like hydrated I am too, which is messed up. Okay, I think I have to present her.
That's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
W
What's
enter
that
mute.
supposed to mean?
Watching at Great Newton's voicing Morty talking to Mickey Mouse was amusing too.
Yes, it was. I really enjoy Great Newton's voice acting.
What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse?
Her name's Viola Cavaradini.
Cadaverini. It's Cadaverini.
She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini.
Wow! Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him.
Bruto Cadaverini's the boss of the
W enter
Cadaverini
mute.
family.
Her name has cadaver in the name. Run away.
Kibu 002. Your voice acting is not done that great.
The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name.
We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you?
No, I don't remember ever saying that I was going to. I better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. The Cadaverinis. I'm not sure I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis?
Who are they? Scary bunch of people, that's who.
You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about?
Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. And they've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah.
Moolah?
W
As
enter mute.
in...
An organized crime family with a name ending in INI.
They pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market.
The black market, huh? And that includes Tender Lender, I take it.
Sure, no one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini. And I mean no one.
That guy has a fucking, like, axe wound in his head. I wouldn't fuck with him either. Jesus. Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of the mafia boss, then?
Yeah, and everyone knows about how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So... they all have head wounds. Yeah. So... how did she end up at Tender Lender?
I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tender Lender are pretty tight.
Kibu
Tight?
002. It's mobs run away. W enter mute.
It's the Mafia. Seriously, leave them alone.
Nah, Phoenix has to get to the end of this case. He has to prove that Maggie's innocent. He's gonna take down the Mafia. I believe in him.
That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case.
Sounds like a pretty important clue. Okay. Let's see.
W enter mute.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one. Spock taught me that.
Oh, do I not have the weenies anymore? I wanted to... Okay. Let's see. I know I have something else I should probably present here. There we go.
W enter mute.
The weenies got eaten, remember?
Yeah, they did get eaten. I ate them. Me and Maya. Detective Gumshoe. About this.
What? I'm trying to concentrate on Maggie and this virus right now, so I... Ah! This is it! This stupid name, I remember now.
I thought so. Here it comes. Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it.
The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber.
Can you give us any more details, please? Details. Give me them.
We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus is... Oh.
And now the
Could
virus
do
has been
OO
released,
too.
huh?
If you mess with the Mafia, they will make you sleep with the fishes.
Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses. It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently, the programmer who made this virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the route of this virus on the black market.
You mean someone put this virus up for sale?
W enter
Yeah.
mute.
Fish heads, fish heads. Roly-poly fish heads. Fish heads, fish heads.
Eat them up.
Eat them up.
Yum.
Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
In the millions? A virus can be worth that much?
No, I can't believe it. I almost forgot the most important thing.
And that is?
You know, the lunchbox. How'd everything go?
No. Lunchbox? You remember the weenies? I hate weenies. Oh yeah, those weenies. I like how that's the flashback they used. Okay.
So how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Gumshoe. Huh? Well, it was, delicious.
W enter mute.
That's what she
He wants
said?
to know how
Really?
his weenie tastes.
Yeah, that's what she said? Really?
Well, not exactly.
Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made a
W
jumbo
enter mute.
lunchbox.
Hee hee, that's what she said.
Right? Oh.
Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this?
This sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one. Fucking shit.
I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
Weenies again? Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all these too.
Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies.
I really can't eat anymore.
W enter mute. He wants the busty waitress to take his weenie in her mouth.
Exactly. So much that he gave me another lunchbox to do it with. Okay. How do I get to Blue Screen's Inc? Where is the movement for that? Detention center? Okay, she's not there right now. I think I have to go to Tribune, and then go here. There we go. Okay. Let's break these titty locks. There are like 5 of them. 3 of them.
Kibu 002.
3 of them.
She wants more of your weenie.
Yeah, this woman who is definitely not a robot. Definitely not. So how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What's she talking about?
I remember her. She's bipolar AF.
Yep. I guess I'd better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with this? Where's the lottery ticket? Correct? What is that? A lottery ticket. There were a ton of these on the victim's table at the scene of the crime. And what is the relevance of that? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg, had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone dreams of being rich. Even I listen to Millionaire Radio. She's right. That is a bit weak on its own. But Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to the lottery, was it? I do have a... Yeah, it's this one. These ones. There we go. I couldn't... I wasn't sure if I needed to... what I needed to present there. The lottery. Horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets. And lost a lot of times. That's got to have hurt his wallet pretty bad. Don't you think? Make her... I don't know. Make her sound more like a robot. I'm not sure she is. I don't know. I'm not sure she 100% is. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps. No! Oh, you are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me. Even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000? Yeah, but... it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000. In the end. But that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elg's problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. Where's Tiger Man? Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. Tender Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Elg. You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre? Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elg and the Tiger knew each other. Yeah, Nick doesn't get paid. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's this calendar. Where's the calendar? It's this thing. Meet with the tiger. Here we go. Oh, stay hydrated. Damn. Thank you, stay hydrated, bot. Okay. Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. No! If that's true... Oh, it's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So, the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But, what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but... he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this? I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that infecting computers worldwide, or that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. No! Did it! We did it! Broke all the titty locks. Glenn's troubles. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. Thank you. But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was gonna become a waitress at Tribulations. Where do you come up with these ideas? Isn't that risque rather than risky? So it's safe to say that Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius, in a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable. Gumshoe is right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for paying his debts. Repaying his debts. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened. There were a lot of dirty jokes in the previous scene to this. This game is very horny. Lots and lots of weenies. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Glenn Elg's... Why does Maya look so shocked right now? We're just throwing them all over the floor. You actually progressed in the game. Yeah, we didn't get sidetracked like yesterday. Use the trash can, Nick. Okay. Let's go. I think, is this the last? No, we still have a few more things to do here. Let's see. You derailed yesterday. I had some influence. Wasn't just, no, it was my fault. Vitamin Square, then to Tenderlender. There we go. We did the same thing we do every day. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I just have more willpower to not go into an anime discussion today than yesterday, I guess. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said that you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes, the operation was very difficult,
Seed of power.
apparently.
I heard there was a discussion about anime tits.
That was yesterday. Not today. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Well, okay, there was probably a discussion about anime tits today, too.
Hee hee.
Did the injury in question have something to do with this? There we go. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis?
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright. Then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why. Is this what I have to present yet? Wait, do I know her yeah, I have her name over here. There we go. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? Yes.
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving one of our family cars, and then someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away? Is this a JoJo reference?
If they'd stayed, I'd have...
Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... Mr. Tiger himself? It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can tell, or I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him, too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini. But I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident. But I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. I must have some sort of documentation about this, right? Yeah, it's definitely this. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Bye, Great Newtons. I'll send everyone over your way as soon as I'm done. Should be soon. And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini. You know the truth, don't you?
Hee hee hee.
This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the incident, haven't they?
It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
I knew it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off.
Kid Boo 002. What are you psychic to now, Nick?
Well, anyway. It was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Her granddaddy. Granddaddy Cadaverini. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, he controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure. I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
$1 million.
Unlock successful. Woo! Let's find out about this head bandage.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. It was a simple procedure.
Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million.
W went to mute.
When she woke up, she became creepy AF.
Yeah, definitely. $1 million bucks?
My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay. $1 million in compensation.
Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? That's weird. This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow.
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather.
Oh no.
But I knew that wasn't really true.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
What he did to get the money it was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him? In what way?
Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse.
Ooh, Twinkie with orange cream filling? That sounds amazing. $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Those two things. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything all right, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Stabbing's a-okay, though. Repair bill thrown into the trash. Okay. Let's get back to Tribien. Oui. Bonjour. I've been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong? Good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask a few questions.
Well, he hasn't got anything to say to yous fellas.
Ah! It's Zinoph!
Who you calling Xenoph?
Ah!
Come out from under the table already, Maya. It's embarrassing.
Okay, hand it over.
What?
Used to want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now.
Could be hello, too.
I think he wants Viola
He was made
Cadaverini's
her
papers
offer.
back.
He couldn't refuse.
I should look at those. Can I inspect those? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, you mean this? The $1 million medical
WNT
papers?
Cine OHP, the Anti-Phoenix.
Anti-Phoenix. Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. Used to want to know what's sad? I'll tell yous what's sad. It ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad.
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court...
Forget to boot it.
Forget about it. I'm gonna expose what you did to get the 1 million you used to pay this off.
Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2.
Oui. Mr. Armstrong? Forgive me, désolé, I cannot argue with him.
Fuck.
That really hurt.
Is that all you's got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that later.
Wait.
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright.
Gross. That was so stupid, I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital. Evidence. Vital evidence.
Hold it, pal.
Yes! It's Detective Dick Strict Gumshoe. To the rescue. Detective Gumshoe?
Detective? You used to think you're gonna stop me, copper? Beat it. Blah! Whoa. Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me.
But...
Go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh?
Alright, thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind! I'll get even with that guy tomorrow, in court. Tenderlender is going down.
Siren live. Nick leave her.
To be continued.
W enter mute.
Detective sent his weenie by courier to his stalking victim Gumshoe.
Overwrite save file. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm glad we got through that today without way too much distraction like yesterday. I'll be back with this game on Monday night at 11 p.m. Eastern.
W
Let's see.
mute.
Not for lack of trying. Yeah, guys did try to distract me. But I am so excited because tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, I am starting Dark Souls 3. It's my first time playing the game, and I've been looking forward to this for so long now, and I'm so excited. So, come and watch me play that tomorrow. Yeah, and then 11 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be doing Resident Evil 5 with Ignorant Spoon, and we're gonna be finishing off that game as well. So, exciting day. Yeah, okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna send you guys all over to Great Newton's channel in just a second. Let me just do that. Okay. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.